Welcome back to Adventure Afloat, and today we're going to do a quick oil change on this AD31P engine because it's about to come out for winter layup, and it's best practice to change the oil before you lay up. So we have some heavy duty diesel engine oil from Shell, and I'm not too sure if you're going to be able to see this. Probably not, but it does say there that it is Volvo VDS3 compliant, which is what this engine would have had from new, and we've also got a Volvo oil filter. So the plan is to suck the oil out with this Sealy oil extraction pump, and I'm led to believe that this tube here is the oil extraction point, so hopefully that'll work. Please subscribe to the channel. You can do so by hitting the subscribe button or by scanning the QR code on the next screen. So what we're going to do is we're going to get our battery uncovered. Because then that gives us somewhere to place the positive and negative clamps of the pump. See if it works. Yep. Take the oil cap off, and I'm just going to discharge it into this petrol canister. That's the discharge line. Put that in there. Take that little cap off, and then feed okay, that feels like it's reached the bottom. Let's see what happens. There we go, there's the oil coming up. And here it is being extracted. Well, that didn't take too long. Can't quite tell how much we've got in there, but it feels fairly full up. This engine takes just over 9 litres, 9.2 I think is what the manual says, but we're never going to get it all out. So it's about there. Oh, which is 9 litres. Just under 9 litres, so yeah. So it's coming up to 8-9 litres on the mark. So I'm happy with that. Just going to store that over there for the moment. So we're now going to use this tool, which grabs hold of the oil filter and spins it off. I will try it by hand first, but they never come off with your hand, so God. No, it's proper lashing it down here, gents and ladies. We've got our metric and imperial adjustable spanner. And the idea is, and it's going to be too difficult for me to film, but this mechanism clamps on the outside of the filter, and as you turn this, these arms tighten and it allows you to grip hold of the filter and spin it off. But it's right down at the bottom of the engine and it's too difficult for me to film, I'm afraid. So you're just going to have to trust me that that's what I'm up to. That needs to go on that way. And of course I've just dropped it. Remember this? That's not gone well. We got it. Remember a few videos back said that I need to clean the bilges out? Well, I definitely need to clean the bilges out. That is a winter job. There is the old oil filter. That will probably be the last little bit of oil that we couldn't suck out. So I've got a box of rubbish here and all this will be disposed of at the local oil disposal site. Wow, the oil actually goes in the yacht club because we've got a oil bowser that comes and gets emptied every once in a while. But the filter and then my oily rags and stuff will have to go elsewhere. Just going to put that down there just in case any more drains out the engine. And here's the old mechanic's trick where you get some old oil. Smear it round. Now this actually mounts on the engine sideways, so you've got no chance of filling this up with oil. So I'll dry crank the engine and build up oil pressure before we do the test start. There you go, one new oil filter. And that screws on clockwise, off anti-clockwise. And I'm just going to do that up and tight, like that. Put our little extraction tube cap back on. There we go. Right, I've shown you the oil. So there's 5 litres in this tub. So we can tip all of this in. So there's the first 5 litres. And the bottle has got markings on the back. So we're probably going to take it down to in between 1 and 2. So that will leave us with 8.5 litres if we leave 1.5 litres in the pot. And then hopefully it will just be a top up of half a litre 700ml. Who knows, we might chicken out and leave 2 litres in here just to make sure we don't overfill it. Take the dipstick out. Dry her off. Back down all the way, back out. So I don't know if you guys can see, but we're just a tad under full. Right, I'm going to put that oil cap back on, and now I'm just going to go and turn the engine over, but not allowing it to fire. Build up oil pressure, and then do another dipstick test. And there we go, we just need a little bit more. So that is 9.1-ish litres that have gone back into the engine. That takes 9.2 from memory. And because it's marking on the dipstick already, I feel confident enough to fire the engine up and just let it tick over for a little bit. So the engine's ticking over, and as you can see, we've got good oil pressure. So I'm just going to pull this lever out, and what that does is it enables the engine to rev but without the propeller turning. Squeaky belt. I think I may have put a little drop of oil on one of the belts there, which is why it went squeaky. So, but that's not to worry, because the belts are being changed this year. 2 alternator belts and the power steering belt. Watch out for that in another video. I've never done that before, so that's going to be interesting. And as you can see, the access is quite tight. So, just to summarise, we have sucked all the old oil out, taken the oil filter off, and refilled with fresh oil, checked the levels. We have then run the engine up to oil pressure. We're now just going to do a final dipstick check after the engine's settled down a little bit to make sure there's enough oil in there, which I think there is. And so yeah, that's how relatively easy it is to do an oil change and filter change on an AD31P engine. It's just as easy on most other engines as well, if I'm honest with you, but so there you go. Any questions, leave them down in the comments below. But for now, I think we'll end the video there. There are a few other bits and bobs that I'll do to this engine over the winter. We've got fuel filters to change. We're going to have a look at the exhaust elbow, air filter. We're going to change the belts. We're going to clean the bilges. So yeah, plenty more to come. Thanks very much for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe button, it's free. And I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks very much.